Everyone, and welcome back to some more Nehrim. It is I, Xilestar, and today we're going to try and finish off all the bounty missions up until our point in the game, and we'll do some handy little side quests. So we're almost done with all the side quests as far as what I have seen on the wiki, so that's actually pretty cool. The only reason why that we're going to try and finish them all off pretty much is because I really just want to get back into the story. I know that pretty much everybody else that's probably watching this is probably really wanting to get back to the story. But we might as well get all this done so we get like at least a decently leveled up towards the point of where we really want to be at. Right now we are only level 24. Very, very good. So yeah. So this episode number, hey, nice. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright. So the first quest that we can do, I have my laptop pulled up on the side just to show it off. So let's see here. We have 3, 6, 12, 15. We have about 18 side quests. That's including the bounty mission. That's including, I think, 3 we cannot do because we have not unlocked that area. And that area is over here. They're all centered into here, and we can't go here until a major part of the story happens. So yeah, one of those can one of the side quests can be completed, but it's like scattered. So it's, I think some of them are in some of the items you need are in this location specifically, so we can't do it. So yeah, we can't grab it, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna skip it. I know one of them is a part of a... Why do I have quest chain in my head? It is also blocked by a main story thing. I think all 3 of its quests are, so we can just ignore those right now. So there is the thing that I went towards around here. Well, we can go to Erethan, I guess, while I'm talking. So there's something over there that I thought was a part of the one of the quests. But it turns out, no. You can literally just go straight into it. So I'm like, okay. Do I not have a teleport room? Oh, I don't have a teleport room on my person. Well then. I think last time we found out that my armor, apparently, when we conjure it, or deconjure it, or whatever you want to call it, actually summons the bell, which is interesting. Because it shouldn't. Oh, is it because it has, because when you make a script spell, you can have it... You don't have any? What? That means I have to pull up my chest and everything? That sucks. You can have the spell imitate another spell kind of thing. So, like, I think I have my, chest imitating, like, feather. What's going on here? Why can't I... Oh, I thought I changed profiles. Okay, whatever. My mouse is allowed to change profiles, so, and I have it changed so that though I have a button that clicks between them. So I have one that's good for like website browsing kind of thing, and another one that's good for gaming. Pretty much the gaming one is that the mouse button that I click for spells is the same, but the one that's right next to it allows me to I think what is it? Quickly change game modes, or not game modes. What is it? It's weapon modes for certain games and stuff like that. So if you can like switch weapons or toggle weapons, kind of thing, that's what that button would be. We want to go to, what was it? Iliad? No. No, I want to go to Erethan because Erethan has everything. And that's not a joke. That's actually true. Everything has everything. So you might hear that my mic's a little different. I changed the placement of it. Yeah. So I'm going to change my whole saving criteria for, not this game, but for Oblivion and Skyrim. Because I think that that's going to be actually a really cool idea. So each and every time before we do a faction quest kind of thing, we're gonna have I'm gonna have a save specifically for that. So like before we do the arcane sanctum kind of thing, we're gonna go throw it in there, and it's gonna be really cool. I wish I would have done it for this, but it's a little too late now. Like, we're already pretty heavy into it, and I've been deleting all the other ones, so yeah. We should be good for this. I don't think this guy's that tough. I think he's just more so annoying because he tries to do stuff that's annoying. Does this have a different anim... Oh, cool. Oh, okay. So this is the... What's that staff name? Hieronymir's, however you want to pronounce its staff. It's pretty cool looking. I like it. So we're going to try and finish off the bounties as much as we can. I found out which one my favorite is. It's actually next... Oh, spider. You're way too close to the town than I thought you would be. Oh my god, you do so much damage. Run! There you go. Okay. Wait, why would there be a spider here? There's like farmers here. They would surely just try and ask the guards to help. Whatever. So pretty much the basic rule of thumb for Nehrim is that every 10 minutes we'll save. Because this game likes to crash a lot. Found stone circle. There's a chest here. Shazah stone. Nothing. But there's a trapdoor behind here. Let's go see what's in here. Oh, that's right, yeah. These aren't that bright. I might want to go... Oh, there's more of them. I can barely see you, buddy. This game is way too dark. But then again, What the heck is going on? My WSD is locking for some reason. Everything's being all laggy for some reason. Like, why is my mouse doing that? Weird. What are you doing? Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm trying to, like, click buttons and it's, like, so delayed. It's weird. Oh, no. It's a spider. It's a spitter. It's a spitter. Who's dead? Okay, good. You may be telling yourself that I am way too overpowered. You're correct. We did an endgame quest, not that long ago. Nope, that's not the quest. We did this quest. And that pretty much gave us a bunch of, like, really powerful items. Because you were meant to do that at level 30, and we did it at, like, level 15, I think, or something. I only clicked it twice, and it did it 3 times again. See, this is what I don't understand about this. Whatever. Okay, I definitely need a new keyboard. Either that or I need to, like, stop using this wireless one. When I'm doing games like this. Interesting. Ooh. On battle hammer. Mine. 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 And mine. Ooh. What do we got here? Some free potions? Awesome. I'll take that. And I'll take this. I'll take that. Shadow Flame. Ooh, I almost want to try that one. I should stop treating this as an actual Oblivion mod rather than an overhaul. Oh no, it's the juggler. He does a decent amount of damage. I hate that I'm so slow whenever I take a weapon out. I might want to increase my athletics, I guess, for this. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons today. We'll go with standard. We'll drink 2 standard ones. Oh, I thought he was like right there. Come on. Come on. What am I stuck on? Apparently a torch. Apparently I'm stuck on that torch. That's right there. There you go. Apparently my frost spells have been inaccurate. There you go. The juggler wanted to outwit me. He failed. There you go. Awesome. We got a bunch of money and a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm holding down W and D and nothing's happening. There you go. Now I just took my finger off of it and now it's working. There you go. Shaking it violently. Maybe that'll fix it. Oh my god, it did. Wow, it fixed it. Oh my god, it did. Maybe something was stuck and I just loosened it. I don't know. Wow, we can take this torch off. Maybe if I wiggle my mouse, I'll do it. No, okay. That won't happen. That's not how that works. Oh, I really, that's right, yeah. Does Aerothin... Yeah, Aerothin does have one. What? I clicked tab once and it clicked it twice. Interesting. I have a question. Can I still do this? But I haven't used it in a while. Can you only... Did they nerf it? Did they only add that you can only have 1 at a time? I read the wiki, you're allowed to have 3. That's why I was like, oh, hey, it'll be very good to have. Old musty cap. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll try and increase athletics, I think, next. Because I think it's athletics. Yeah, because acrobatics is that you get to use your weapon while jumping, which is what my, like, favorite way of combat in this game is. And it's past 10 minutes. We'll save. That's 400 saves in this game already, dude. Dude, I haven't saved a lot like that since, like, I got Oblivion for, like, an old PC, and I didn't want to redo a lot of stuff. But then again, I had, like, autosaves enabled. And I don't think I ever hard saved that much. I think I hard saved when I really wanted to. I think that was it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the bounty board. It's way far into the city. It's really far into the city, so it's gonna take a while. But there's only like 6 more bounty quests, so that's pretty good. So it's not really like it's gonna take that long. Again, like 3 of them are in a different area where we can't go to, so. What? That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna save it, because this area has been very buggy lately. So yeah, so even though this video will be very late into the mix, I am just going to talk about StarCraft a little bit because I don't have anything else interesting to talk about. It says that is. So StarCraft is going to go on break. Okay, what's the next one? Yeah, this one's not that bad. But I think this one will use the armor, because I think I have one armor use for it. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we have one use, because I think I said that this was long enough that it was one use. No, we did a bunch of these too. Yeah, okay, so we got one use then. At the very least, we'll do one use. And if we don't, we'll just do extra quests that will matter for it. So pretty much, if you're new to Nehrim, or to my Nehrim session at the or series at the very least, I have a mod that I made specifically for this. We've had a few bugs and glitches here and there. I've been able to patch all but one of them. Still trying to figure out why my armor for some reason is triggering the bells where my chest is not. Your guess is as good as mine at that point. Alright, after that crash, so pretty much what ends up happening